In today's video, we are going to be breaking down which player to choose from level 15. This can apply to you if you're new to the game or you've been playing the game since day one. We're going to start off with the German left back, 5'9", high medium, left-footed, 3-star, 3-star. Can play left wing back, or left mid, so you've got yourself an attacking option there as well. I know his shooting isn't that good, but we'll cover that in a minute. You can see here, fantastic acceleration and sprint speed, really good agility and balance for a card. Good composure for an 85, fantastic stamina. And if it wasn't for his headering accuracy, his defensive stats would be much higher, around 85, maybe a little bit more than that. And he's got finesse shot and early crosser. Before we get into the breakdown, I just want to say most of these cards have got a plus 11 on their silver card. So they are going to feel like silver cards a little bit. We're going to go to concepts now and compare them to every other MLS defender that's available. And then we're going to go on to Footbin, talk about chem styles and much more. So starting off with the left back position, we have got ourselves Oviedo, who was a path to glory, which I believe you can buy off the store or off the transfer market, sorry. Then we have Nuho, who was a World Cup star, which was an SBC. Then we have this Jones, who's a squad foundations, which I don't know if the foundations are still there or not. So off that basis alone, we have one card that we can buy off the market and the other two aren't available anymore. If Jones is still available, then he's under objectives. But if he is still available, if we were to compare him to LeBold, you can see here that they got the same pace, 3 less shooting. Yes, the passing is much different, and the dribbling and defense is a little bit similar, and the physicality is exactly the same. And this card can even play right back, whereas he can only play left mid. So they are very, very similar. And this goes back to my point about them only giving silver cards a plus 11. Card is a little bit underwhelming. If we have a look at other left backs here, you can see that even his silver card is basically the second best left back on base stats, which isn't great. Yes, he's had a massive boost on from his silver card, and he is German in another league, which is going to help out. If we were to compare him to left wing backs, if there is any in this league, we can see here that there isn't either. So he is going to be the best left back in the league, apart from Oviedo, if you were to choose him. Compared to left mids, we've got ourselves a couple more. We've got ourselves this guy who was an SBC, who's not available anymore. This guy's an inform, so he is also available. And then we have Buanga again, who is from Rewards and Team of the Week. So we have got some options there in terms of left mid. So again, looking like you want to buy him. If you want to complete him, he's going to be more of a left back than a left mid. If we were to have a look at left wings are probably going to paint the same sort of story. So we've got Velo as an SBC, Insigne as an SBC. Then we have Golden Insigne and nobody else. So this left side is really lacking in terms of what it offers. But as you can see here, that LeBold is for sure a left back, nothing more, nothing less. And he is going to be the best left back available in this league. If we were to go have a look on Footbin now. So we are on Footbin. If we were to compare him to his silver card, of course, he's got himself a plus 12, plus 11s, plus 14. So he's got a nice boost in that consideration. But the big thing for me is his average body type and being 5'9" with this really high agility and balance means he's going to feel really responsive on the left stick dribbling, and he's going to feel really nice when it comes to dribbling in general. One big concern for me is I personally like to have my left back and right backs, or my full backs in general, on lengthy. He cannot be lengthy. He is explosive from the start. So what that means is he's going to get from going from standstill to complete full speed faster than most cards. But once he hits that full speed, he's going to slowly slow down. Whereas lengthy means they don't go exactly into full speed, but they get quicker over time. So as you can see here, we don't really have an option. We have controlled. I think it's not the best option to have your left back on controlled either. So better off to stick him on the explosive that he already is. Depending on where you want to play him and what you want him to do, you have quite a few choices. So if you wanted to play him as a left mid or a left winger, you could go for the engine, maximize that boost as well as that agility and balance, and boost up this passing really, really nicely. You could, of course, go for a Deadeye to really boost up the shooting. Having 72 finishing may be a little bit problematic, especially being 3-star and left-footed on the left-hand side. But it does give him 98 passing as well and 90 curve. You, of course, got the typical Shadow, which is going to maximize his pace and boost up the defending. Like I was saying, if you ignore this headering accuracy, he actually becomes a 90 rated left-back, which is absolutely fantastic. But being 5'9", and having that low headering accuracy means sometimes you might get someone who crosses it to the back post and he might not win those headers all the time. You could have, of course, flipped that and go for a Hunter to make him an 86 rated left mid or an 84 rated left winger. But again, 72 finishing is just not good enough at this stage in the game, in my opinion. If you're starting out and you're brand new, fresh to the game, he's going to feel really, really good. If you're on old gen and accelerates don't matter, I would definitely go for an anchor personally. Makes him an 88 rated left back, I know, but at least it boosts up his jump into 99. It takes his strength and agility, aggression up together as well. Slide tackle goes to 94, and obviously his pace goes up as well. So you have got a few good options there. We are going to jump over to our next player on this list now, which is going to be this Thiago. And you can see here he's got a plus 18 overall. He is 6'3", low high work rate, which is fantastic for a centre back. 2-star skill move, 3-star weak foot. Can only play centre back, but again, really good stats for an 85. Fantastic overall defending. Really good acceleration and sprint speed, especially for a card that's lengthy, and we'll have a look at that in a second. Really good agility and balance as well for a centre-back, and in terms of traits, nothing too crazy. If we were to have a look at the Portuguese league and compare him to see what everybody else is saying in that league, I'm pretty sure it's lacking in defenders. We'll just go to centre-backs for now. And you can see here we have got ourselves, obviously, a hero. We've got this Otamendi card, who's a Team of the Year honourable mentions. Then it is Thiago, and then NaNNiK, who was a storyline that's not available anymore. So you've got Kuwait, Pepe, Otamendi, or the hero. So he actually does go in quite well. You can see here he's faster than any other centre-back available. He has very, very good defending, only 4 off considering their 88 rating. The same physical as Otamendi. Better dribbling than both of them, and 1 or 2 less passing. So in terms of actual centre-back, this card is looking really, really good. It's a shame as a centre-back, it's not the most, interesting or glamorous card. If we were to have a look at him on Footbin, as you can see here, with a shadow, he's still lengthy, which is going to make it into a 91 rated centre-back. And I tell you what, having someone with this high agility and balance at 6'3", with a high average body type and a low high work rate, so that means he's always going to be sitting back ready to defend. With 92 pace and lengthy, just means he's going to get quicker over time. And he looks like a really good card. I just fear that there isn't many links for him. You're going to have to run a Portuguese team or a Liga Portugal team overall. It depends what your team's looking like, but if I was brand new to the game, I'd probably be looking to take him because he wouldn't say he's an end game centre back, but he's definitely going to do you okay for the first couple of weeks in FIFA. And he's going to be very, very difficult to get past. Your main problem is going to be chemistry, of course. And again, as I said, centre backs aren't the most glamorous cards, and they're not really fun to use. They just do their job. So you have got that option, and that leaves us with our last player. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NaNNiK for 6% off on all orders. Which is going to be Bakali. I might have pronounced his name wrong, I apologise. He's got a plus 18 as well, and you can see here the pace has been massively boosted, his shooting, his pass has been massively boosted, his dribbling and his physical are huge as well. And the thing about this card is it's medium-low, 5'6", so he's going to feel really, really agile no matter what his agility and balance is. Fantastic with 4-star, 4-star. And can play left wing, left mid, or right wing as well. Absolutely outstanding agility, balance, good composure, really good short pass. But most importantly for me is the shot power being 93, the acceleration being 93. In terms of traits, unfortunately, nothing too crazy there. If we had to have a look who else is available in the Eredivisie, who is also a winger, I'd imagine there isn't many anymore because of Gakpo transferring out and much more. So we go to attackers here. We're going to go just to left wing for the moment. So left wing, we have got Tadic, who is a Fit Centurions, Gakpo, who was a player of the month, the other Gakpo, who was a player of the month, and of course he's not in there anymore. Then we have the team of the week Gakpo, and then we have our guy here. So we were to compare him to the team of the week Gakpo. He is faster, he's better at shooting, he's better at passing, better at dribbling, and he has better physical. There is this new Xavi Simons card. It just come out as a recording. They have the same pace, but Bakali has better shooting, better passing, same dribbling, and better physicals again. And then compared to Tadic, Tadic has got better shooting, better passing, but the same dribbling and better physical, but he is 2 rating higher. So again, he looks like the best option in terms of what we have here. Yes, we do have the Berghuis, I think it was, that we have an option for, but again, it's up to you whether you've done it. If you have Salvio from the SBC, it came out a long time ago, it could be a nice little option to link him up. Or we have this guy as well, which I think was an SBC. And then after that, there isn't many players available. If we go to left mid now, we can see here, we've got Thorgan Hazard and nobody else really to help us. And the right mid, even though he can't play that, we'll have a look. And again, there's no one. So he is looking like a really good option in terms of what he can offer there as an attacker. So you see he's already in the top list. Bergwijn is the guy I was on about a minute ago. I think he's a one to watch. He is. So you've got a choice of buying Bergwijn, but again, Bergwijn's a little bit faster, but a little bit worse in shooting, a little bit worse in passing, a little bit worse in dribbling, and a little bit worse in physicals. So again, he looks like a really good choice. If you need an attacker in the team, he's really good. Big problem for me is there aren't that many Belgian players that you can link him to. And if you have to do that, you have to go to the Eredivisie as well. So we go to Belgium. And we just have a look in general. Yes, we have our Kevin De Bruyne's. But a lot of these cards are mad expensive. All their SBCs. Going further down, Eden Hazard's like a mil. Then Donker's not available anymore. Pendo's actually out at the moment as a team of the week. He was a phenom, so you have to pay for him. Same as Lukaku. I don't know, I can't remember what Carrasco was now. Path to Glory. So again, another card you have to buy off market. Trossard is a showdown who's not available anymore. And this guy was an SBC as well. So you can see they are very, very lacking in this left wing. They have some fantastic strikers that you can buy off the market. But left wings, they are lacking. So you've got some really good choices here. Have a look on Footbin. So he actually is controlled, and you can make him explosive or controlled. And I always get this question, like whether it's worth making him controlled or explosive. I actually like controlled players on the wing. So for me personally, I would probably keep him on controlled, and I'll be looking at maybe getting a Hawk to boost up that or maximize that shot power as well as that pace. Or you could even go for a Hunter and flip it the other way and give him 97 and 90 finishing. This is going to make him the complete winger. He's short and balanced as well as a body type. With this 92 and 96 agility and balance, 5'6", he is going to feel absolutely lightning on the dribbling and as well in terms of pace. If you're not interested in boosting up his pace, you could always go for a Deadeye, maximize that short pass in there and that shot power and get 90 finishing with 92 positioning. So again, a really, really good option. I think the two choices are personally between the centre-back and this left wing. Let me know in the comment section down below who you're going to be taking, and I will hopefully catch you in the next video. See you.